All right, let's get going. It's a little after 7. Welcome to the February ZBA meeting. Noreen, would you like to do roll call?
Kevin Scully,
Present.
Chip Postiglione,
Here.
Steve Thaw,
Here.
John Seeley,
Here.
Zach Murphy. Here. Thank you.
I see your voice got better.
Yeah.
Please rise for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And please make note, that's good, of the fire exits behind you or to either side here. All righty. So is Home Depot here? They're not here, right?
What we have to do is reschedule the public hearing for next month.
Okay,
Oh, that's right, okay.
that's right. It will be rescheduled.
Excuse me.
All right, moving on to returning projects.
You need to make a motion to renotice the public hearing for the next meeting.
All righty, I'd like to make a motion to reschedule the Home Depot for a public hearing for March 26th,
Fifth.
25th.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. No, thank you. As always. All right. Cobwebs out. Returning projects, Wagshaw. Come on up.
As the board knows, I'm recusing myself on this matter, and there's another attorney, Ashley Torre, who's stepping in my place, so I'm going to step down.
Okay. Thank you. That mic, can you turn that mic on, please? It's a little switch.
Am I on? Yes.
Yeah, just pull it close and speak into it if you could.
Okay, my name is Michael Sandor.
Hold on one second. We have to make sure Ashley can hear.
My name is Michael Sandor of the firm of MJS Engineering and Land Surveying. The last time we were here was back in September. I did make a submission to the board back in December. I provided a cover letter on the 3rd of December outlining some issues that were raised at the last meeting, and they were, as it relates to the project, you requested that we provide plans of the work that took place. In my original letter of December 3rd, I indicated that I did not have them, but I, in fact, did resubmit those. Actually, Ben, the building department, had a copy of those plans, and I did submit those to the board. You asked about an original survey with an embossed seal. I did provide that to the secretary in my December 3rd letter. You asked about photos. I provided photos for the board. We left off on the checklist, I guess, the building height, and I showed that the existing building height is 30 and a half feet high. You asked about a site visit, and I indicated that you could do a site visit. Just let me know or the owner know. So that's where we are now. As far as, I hope I answered all the questions that were raised at the last
Yeah,
September meeting.
you went over most of the notes I had, and I have a note here. I concur with everything you've just gone through, but I also have a note here with a question mark on lot coverage needs to be verified. Yeah,
Yeah, I actually provided that to you.
I haven't seen that one.
And the lot coverage is actually 28.2%, okay? And the current revised code in 2018 requires 15%.
Right, and was that calculated by the surveyor?
Yeah, that was, yeah,
Yeah, okay.
absolutely, yeah.
All right.
And just for the record, back when before it was revised to 15, it used to be 40.
Thank you. Yeah, so you covered everything, and everything that I had written down here with my questions as for the last time you were here. I don't know if any of the other board has anything that he didn't touch on? Or any other questions? And I do appreciate the help in getting us that information. We try to be as consistent as we possibly can when we're up on this board. So it really helps us with the site visits and all this information paint a good picture of what we're trying to accomplish here.
The same is true on our side.
Yeah, and so if there's no other questions, and like I said, we do appreciate you getting us everything. I'm going to go ahead and make a motion to set this up for a public hearing March 25th.
Second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the cooperation.
So, just to,
Nope, done. Okay.
I'm going to ask about making the notices. Do we make the notices? Does the town, you give me a list, or how does it work?
I'll get you the letter, and I'll get you the list from the assessor's office, and I'll email it to you.
Fine,
If you don't hear from me by next Friday, call me.
will do.
Yeah, please follow up. You know, there's a lot on the agenda here, and we're all doing our best. So if you do not hear from her, she's working hard, so just give her a call. And
She's very good, though.
yeah, she's okay.
Oh, thank you.
She's okay.
And I am familiar with the procedures.
Yeah.
All righty?
Thank you, sir.
Shall I shut
Have a
this
good night.
off?
Oh, you can
Shut
leave it
this
on.
off?
No, leave it on. Leave it on.
That was quick, Ashley.
Thanks, Ashley, for joining us. Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Okay, next up is for returning projects, Donahue. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you back. Hi, Noreen.
Hi, how are you?
So this time I got you the color copies as well.
Appreciate that. I'm
I can't see-
colorblind, but
I can't see anymore, so that
Yeah.
it helps me.
So, let me just go through. So why don't you give us a recap of when we saw you last?
Last time that we met, you requested an actual official notarized legal table of the max lot coverage, because what I had given you was what the surveyor had told me. I wrote it down for you in the worksheet, but you needed it to be validated.
Yep.
So I went back to the surveyor, paid them what they needed. They created a new version of the survey with the new table placed on it. It should be somewhere in the lower right-hand corner with all the information that you requested.
How was it when you went back to the surveyor and asked him for that? Did they give you any kind of pushback, or they're happy to help? What's their
They-
attitude
Hey,
towards
all I had to do is give them $450, and they were
Yeah.
very happy to put it back
Yeah.
on there.
It's-
See, when they gave you the bulk table on the survey, they didn't update the date.
The date
Still
of,
says prepared 3/5 of '24. There's no update on that?
Yeah, usually you're right there, Steve.
When there's a revision, it should have a revision date.
Down in the, in the table here, when surveyor usually, you'll see when they did the survey, but when they do updates, usually they'll put it right in a title block. But do you see it there, Zach? Yeah.
Well, the survey itself, there's nothing on the survey that's different than the other version I gave you. It's just the added table.
Bulk table, right?
Correct. Correct. And
Right.
that, well, actually, the biggest issue is that was the fact they were counting the private road.
Right, that's what he was just
Yeah,
saying.
not the parking lot, it was the actual road. That pushed it over, I believe, to 19.2, but without that, it was at 15.6.
Right, is the lot coverage? The rear, what, the rear setback or 39.3? How long have you lived here?
I've lived there now,
Or owned it?
14 years. I've owned it for 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy, yo. So with that 39.3 setback, was there work done or was that pre-existing condition? So you see what we're talking about, your rear yard? Zach, what's it supposed to be?
Could you, if you could show me, because I'm not sure what you're referring to as far as rear?
To the lake.
Okay. The only thing that was changed there was I built a floating deck, which Ben was totally fine with, and I just created some landscaping. It says
Right.
that they're patios. It's basically I just kind of made rock borders around the
Right.
property just to dress it up a little bit.
Yeah, but he's going past that. It looks like he's got that, the surveyor's got it from the property line to, it looks like there's a deck off at a home.
The open covered wood porch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I was referring to.
You didn't build that.
So you got your,
See this like off pink thing? So here's that floating.
that was there when you,
That's what we're at.
right. And that was there.
Sorry,
So
that was
I'm just surprised that that's
that was a
not
covered porch, just so
Yeah.
everybody heard me.
I'm surprised that that's not down as a pre-existing condition. Oh, well. Well, I appreciate you getting us this.
Yeah.
Anyone on the board have any questions, comments? No? All right, it's pretty cut and dry to what we're going to look at here. So I'm going to go ahead and make a motion to move this to a public hearing in the March 25th meeting.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so next month you'll be on there, the public hearing work with Noreen on just your communications to get those mailings out to the neighbors. Anything else there, Noreen, we want to?
Just a quick validation. I generally know what the answer to this is. I just wanted to make sure. The mailers had been sent out for the permitting process already. So it's just a separate issue. They just treated something completely opposite.
Right.
correct? Okay.
It just really lets everyone in a certain distance know what's going on, and it gives the public, a chance to come in and either in favor of or comments or anything like that.
Copy that.
The purpose of the public hearing.
Yeah,
Thank you. And Noreen, you're going to send me the instructions on what to exactly put on that?
Don't hear from me.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you
Gonna
very
be my
much.
standard tonight.
Thank you.
yeah.
Appreciate it. You have a great night.
Thanks. You
Thank
too.
Have a good night.
Thanks for the cooperation. Yeah. Okay, so what we've got, that's it for the returning projects. We got a new project coming up, and I'm gonna butcher the name. Another Osseo Park. How do you say the name? Say, Toker, all right. Tuckarood?
Yeah,
Just like it looks.
yeah, so rude.
Oh,
Really works that way.
imagine that. How you doing tonight?
I'm pretty good. How are you doing?
Doing well. Just put that close and speak into that, please.
Yeah, good evening.
So let me, do I have that? So what can we do?
All right, well, I'm Camille Tokerud, as I said. I live at 112 Osseo Park Road. And I've recently applied for a short-term rental permanent to seasonal rent, and they said I need to get a variance. I've complied with everything else that Ben wanted me to do. So this is the last stage of this, hopefully. But just wanted to tell you this, from the beginning, we purchased the property in '98, so that's like 27 years ago. And the property was just as it existed. We did remodel inside to out, but we never grew the width or the length or anything. It's been exactly where it's been, and it was actually there from like the 1920s, so nothing has changed. We've built nothing new, and it has not expanded.
That's it? That's all you got?
Well, I could talk about other stuff, but that's just, we didn't do anything. I just want to get a variance.
That's what everybody says. We didn't do anything.
Well, Ben's been there, so that's good.
Yes.
It is a beautiful property. You're welcome to come look, so. Oh, thank you.
So
It
this is
really
all
nice.
pre-existing non-conforming then?
Sorry, yes, that's
Yeah,
correct.
well, everything is.
Yeah, I didn't realize all of that stuff when we purchased it until I, again, went to get the short-term rental, that I even heard about all these
We're
things.
not alone.
Okay, yeah. It's been a steep learning curve to get a surveyor and all that other stuff. I had no idea I needed to do that, but now I understand the property better, so. I understand that. Yeah, I know the
All
town
right, that'll be the
quite
town
well,
board
so-
as you were last night here.
That's right, and then I'll be back for this after that. That's correct.
I was sitting next to you over there.
Thank you. I remember you were on the right of me. I didn't know I'd see you tonight.
All right, anyone got any comments? Yeah, it's another,
No, it's a pre-existing non-conforming.
just give us something tough tonight.
Hopefully not.
See that? That on the table. So we got a note. No, you got it. I'm good. I trust you, Johnny.
I do.
So then I guess that there's a note here that the lot coverage needs to be verified.
Not
So
quite
just like and I'm looking on the survey here, I don't
Right.
see a bulk, do you see anything? Yeah, at the bottom, okay. What does that say, 15%? Wow. Yeah. Okay,
about
so you
each?
got a calculator. Blow it up.
Oh, here, you want to look at mine? It's a little bigger.
Yeah, I didn't know colored
Okay.
was a required. I saw his map, I'm like, whoa. at this, Unit 2 is the bigger building. Yeah, we just designed it this, I mean, we kind of copied what was there already. It was 2 little cabins and a house.
I'm reading it.
And we wanted to, amplify sort of a camp for our kids. So that's why, it's all one house. There's no bathrooms in those upper ones. It's just,
I actually thought I was reading this wrong. The way you said that, I'm like, wait a minute.
Gotta go back.
I'm sorry, I
What am I
can't.
doing
Wait,
here?
guys,
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
I've actually never seen that,
yeah,
ever.
I think when we
Not even
vented
ever.
forward, something happened.
Yeah.
Yes. Unit 2.
Yeah, it says Unit 2 in the field on the survey?
Field
Yep.
map. That's the main house, and then there's 2 sleeper cabins.
Can I ask that as well? Is the roadway factored into your lot coverage as well, such as your neighbor that was just here?
Don't know how to answer
No,
that.
I
I
see.
don't think so, 'cause
I don't
that's
think
a-
so. It's, I
a-
see it ending at
That's a
the,
right-of-way for the neighbor that lives on the other side, too. So the road wasn't,
I see the arrow there, existing dwelling 77.9 feet is ending at the road.
When you say that's a right-of-way, is that the,
The road?
the road, is, up
It
here?
continues.
Is this is a separate lot up here in your survey? Where it says,
yeah, that's it, that's not my,
yeah, that's the right-of-way for them?
that's correct.
Yep. It's only, I don't think it's odd, because they were using the road for Donahue because it helped them, right? If you, right?
Pushed them over.
So that's why you were saying if you take the road out of it.
Right.
Right? So is it really a road? Is it a paper road? So that's why they made it saying, well, if you take the road out of it, we're right there. That's my opinion. But if you look, I think John and Kevin were just pointing it out, where you got required is 15%.
Max, not required.
Yeah, your max.
You gotta build something.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
And then building, Unit 1 and Unit 2 are 5%? Is that right? So we're not even,
You're 5% under.
doesn't seem like an issue.
Yeah, even with the road, you'd be,
Yeah.
at worst, right at 15.
Yeah, no, I get it, and I think that's why,
Thank you,
Right.
I just don't want to answer the wrong way, I wasn't quite sure of it.
and I think that's why the last applicant did it there, so, if we take it out, it's just, it's smoke and mirrors, it's welcome to the Wizard of Oz, don't pay attention to the
Just so
man
you know,
behind
one
the
of the reasons
curtain.
why feel so confused is that I've never seen lot coverage this low,
Sure,
okay?
probably. I know,
literally
everybody
thought
else
it
on that
was-
road is very tight, so I have more property.
All right, any more questions? No. Guys down that way?
No.
All right, thank you for
Thank
giving
you
us
for
all
your
this,
time.
and, so we're gonna go ahead with this new project and, set, I'm gonna make a motion to, set a public hearing for March 25th.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Again,
good night.
work,
Thank you.
make sure, work with Noreen. Yeah,
Good
thank
night.
you.
Thank you very much.
Boy, if we came here looking for a fight tonight, we got nothing.
Well, an applicant, it'd be more than happy
Yeah,
to see it
yeah.
again.
All right, so that's, what are we, let's move on to, our minutes.
Yeah, because
In the agenda, it says July. I didn't receive a July minutes.
should've got them today or yesterday.
What happened to Perdomo again? Perdomo?
Mike Sanders sent an email that he's working with the applicant and they're removing,
Oh, that's the one that was withdrawn.
so they
Got it.
withdrew.
Okay.
I don't know, I don't,
They're withdrawing their application?
yeah, the application's withdrawn, he was on with the building inspector. Whatever they're doing over at the property, we'll put it in compliance, and it has nothing to do with this anymore. I'm happy with that.
Well, Noreen, if you're happy, we're happy.
I'm glad. She's removing stuff that was put up that she shouldn't have done. Talk to the building department, it's done. We have nothing to do with it anymore. The application's been withdrawn. Not. I'm telling you,
Now.
you want to fight,
No, don't. All right, so I had the opportunity to go through all of these minutes. They looked squeaky clean to me. Yeah, Evelyn Wood speed reading courses
not my choice,
finally
trust me.
kicking in.
In fact, my college days.
Yeah, the
with
one from
Cliff
May
Notes.
2024 is very.
That's
know how to do
been
this.
done twice.
That actually,
I remember.
the one that's a book is actually a good read.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see John's blood pressure rising in that one. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, that's in Ketchy. She's a new attorney at my office. And she was,
Okay.
Yeah, she was going to stop in. She was on her way by.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
She was going to stop in and watch, but
Yeah.
you sped through the meeting so
Yes,
quickly.
yes,
She
yes.
didn't even get a
It,
chance.
it wasn't a good read.
You gotta slow it down a little
We
bit.
could give you the recap and sorry
You know,
to,
let's start over. Can
Yeah,
we
yeah.
call the applicants?
sorry to hear that you have to work with Dave. All right, so let's take April. April, yeah. No. Anyone see, I'm going to make a motion to accept the April 2024 minutes.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, moving down to the May minutes. Anyone have any questions or comments on that? All right, I hear nothing, so I'm going to go ahead again and make a motion to accept the May minutes as accurate.
Second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Moving on to June. Again, from what I read on the June minutes, seem accurate. Actually, I really enjoyed those minutes because it put me in quite the shining light. If there's no comments on these? Okay, again, I'd like to make a motion to, for the June 2024 minutes to be as accurate, correct? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. July. Any comments, corrections? All right, hearing nothing, I'm going to go ahead and make a motion to, for the July 2024 minutes to be correct and accurate. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'm going to abstain on that because I was not present.
Okay.
Aye.
Thank you. All righty, that's all the business that we have here tonight. I'm going to make a motion to close the February ZBA meeting.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.